And now for something completely different.
Smoke medical weed every day.
The following thoughts on Hoppe Hour represent Ryan Hoppe and Facet. Listener discretion is advised.
Live from Tampa Bay, you are tuned in to Hoppe Hour.
He's the voice of a generation that got screwed by the baby boomers. Welcome back to Hoppe Hour.
Hoppe Hour. Hoppe Hour. Hoppe Hour starts in 4, 3, 2, Hoppe. Hoppe, Hoppe. This is Hoppe Hour with Hoppe.
What's going on? This is Hoppe Hour. I'm your host, Ryan Hoppe, hanging out with you and you. And don't think I forgot about you for the next hour. Call the show, 856-49-HOPPE. It's 856-494-6773. You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio, and you can always email me, ryanhopperadio@gmail.com. This is Hoppe Hour, like I've said 12 times and was said about 1,000,000 times in my intro. This is an award-winning, nationally syndicated circus of a radio show in a podcasting format. We are heard nationally on Podcast Radio US. And I've been doing this show for 12 years for everybody that's just hearing my voice for the first time. And I appreciate you listening. I saw this on Twitter, which, by the way, I find myself using Twitter less and less. I'm going to demolish Elon Musk again today. I've been getting so many messages on YouTube of all these Elon fanboys. He pretty much brings out the worst in people. He brings out the bigotry, and when he bought X and made it into, or when he bought Twitter and made it into X, he was like, Jack Dorsey for so long has made this a liberal cesspool. I'm going to change that, implying that it would be more equally balanced on political opinions on Twitter. I wish there was a way to filter out mean comments, and not like people saying mean things, but be like, I don't need to see anything political, anything transphobic, anything against gay rights or anything. There should be a filter because, my goodness, I know that Elon Musk doesn't like his transgender daughter, and he doesn't really seem to like anybody. But there is now one positive tweet on Twitter, because on Twitter there is a For You page where you can see like tweets that are for you. The first one I see is Kamala Harris being an idiot. The second one I see is how great Trump is. The third one I see is against religion and against Donald Trump. Everything's political. And none of this is what I want to follow. Yeah, you can go to the option where you only see people that you follow, but there needs to be some sort of checklist where I identify as this, I'm under this political party, I believe in this. It's just sad what has happened, man. It's driving me absolutely nuts. But what's funny is right now the Olympics is going on. And all the players, mostly Anthony Edwards of the Minnesota Timberwolves, all these players have been really active on social media. There's been videos of Curry being funny. Everybody seems to be having a good time. LeBron's really doing a good job representing America. So all these players are living in the moment. They're all having fun. And then you have Kevin Durant, who literally had a perfect basketball game. He went 8 for 8 from the field in the first half. He had 5 3-pointers, and he looked like the old Golden State Warriors version of himself, because Steve Kerr, who was his coach when he played for the Warriors for 3 years, 4 years-ish in the mid-2010s, I think it's rejuvenating him and probably making Kevin Durant realize he never should have left the Warriors. But here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, every other player seems to be living in the moment, specifically Anthony Edwards. And then you have Kevin Durant responding to people on Twitter, like he always have. And now, that's something that we've never, how do I word this? He's never not spoken on Twitter. Like, Kevin Durant has always been the guy that just responds to trolls and cares too much. But bro, you are at the Olympics. You are quite possibly one of the best Olympians of all time. Kevin Durant's a great NBA player, but he's not a GOAT. But he might be top 3 Olympians for the game of basketball. He is that good. His type of game just translates really well into the Olympics. And some random person named Tyler Ralph, some guy with 22,000 followers who does like crypto trading, I guess, tweets, "Please, NBA, adopt more FIBA rules and let us see the best. This will improve the game and play it like it's meant to be played." This is someone that has 21,000 followers, but isn't like an NBA analyst. But I think the tweet went viral. And Kevin Durant responds to some random dude and says, "I swear, y'all just be yapping. What rules you want to see, man?" And he goes, and then Ralph says, "I want to see the 3-second back, and that's it. You disagree? More movement, less ISO, and quick decisions. Keep threes the same as NBA." And he has a few other ideas. And I'm like, Kevin Durant, why, when you're in Paris, one of the nicest cities on this planet, representing America, again, I get that this is your Twitter account and you're allowed to do this. If this was an off-season tweet and he's sitting in his mansion getting a massage and just on his phone or something, that's fine. You are in Paris representing the world. Why the hell are you responding to people at 10:08 a.m. in the morning? That must be when he's drinking his coffee and just checking Twitter. I don't get it at all. You are hands down one of the best players of all time. You have made decisions that have prevented you from being in the GOAT discussion, but you're a top 25 player of all time for the game of basketball. Unbelievable player. Changed the game. Why are you so accessible? That's what I loved about Kobe. That's what I love about LeBron. That's what I loved about Michael Jordan from the little memories I have because I was so young. That's what I like about Shaq to a point. They're unreachable. They might reply to a few tweets, but you never saw them arguing with people. I really think social media ruined Kevin Durant. If Kevin Durant played 50, 40, 30 years ago, even 20 years ago when there was no social media and he was a Gen X player, I think he would have accomplished so much more. But it feels like Kevin Durant is always having to prove the haters wrong and he cares about other people's opinions. And it's like, bro, you've made it. You're a finals MVP. You're a league MVP. It really does show that success will not always make you happy. Every other player, like I said at the beginning of this rant, is living in the moment, is happy. Anthony Edwards, it might just be because he's 21, and maybe Kevin Durant takes this for granted, being in the Olympics, I think, 3 times. Or maybe, this is his 3rd time, 2016, 2020, and 2024. He might have been in the 2012 one. Anyway, he's one of the best players ever. Why are you online? I don't get it, man. He's going to literally die being unhappy. I don't know if it's because he's single. A lot of people brought that up recently that he doesn't have any kids or whatnot. I think Kevin Durant is a robot. I can see a little bit of myself in Kevin Durant and the fact that all I care about is radio and I've improved my game over the last 11 to 12 years. I was listening to my old show and I was like, Jesus Christ, did I sound like such a little kid? So I totally get when you dedicate your life to your craft. But at the same time, you got to appreciate the short life that we have. And it just feels like he's on his cell phone all day long. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to take a quick break because we got to go to break. 856-49-HOPPE. That's 856-494-6773. You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio, and you can always email me, ryanhopperadio@gmail.com. This show is for the hard-working average Joe and Jane that grind in life. I don't care if you're in the UK or the US. As long as you're listening to my show, that's all that matters. I'm going to play you about a minute of my old show before we play a song because I want you guys to hear how my voice has changed.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
RyanHoppeRadio.com.
Happy
Hoppe Hour will be right back.
Check this out.
This is Java Joel from 96.5 KISS FM, Cleveland. You're checking out the Hoppe and Super Rich Show. What a dumb name for a show. Then again, who am I to talk? My name is Java Joel.
You guys ready? This is my current voice. This is July 29th, 2024. This is, let me see what day this was. October 23rd, 2014. So about 9 years ago and 10 months to be exact.
All right, welcome back to the show.
That's me.
Give us a call. Man, do I love this song. I have this on replay all day at the gym. That's my lady.
Oh, jeez.
She will never let me down yet.
Got it.
There's a reason I'm going into radio, not to sing.
Leave it to them.
And there's my friend Super Rich, Ryan Stuprich, who is my newsreader.
This song's 10 years old, believe it or not.
Now it's 20.
Call the show. 630-785-2510. That is 630.
Yes. It's because every day I listen to Rover's Morning Glory, so I spoke in that Midwest accent. And then working with Mike Calta for 7 years, I remember I used to yell. I mean, I still yell, but I don't yell as hard. And I remember one time Calta's like, yeah, this is Tampa Bay. This isn't Cleveland. I'm going to need you to tone it down on the ranting, okay? Mm-hmm. So, my voice has changed. I just feel like playing this. I like to play songs on here that are from back in the day, that are unlicensed, so I don't get a copyright strike. But here's the deal. If you don't feel like listening, you can skip forward 4 minutes. But I heard this song. I was working for Q105 this weekend. We went to Clearwater Beach. And on the way back, on the weekend here in Tampa Bay, Wild 94.1, they have the throwback weekend where Orlando Davis and Joey Franchise and all those guys do a 10 out of 10 job at playing the old throwbacks. Because like throwback radio is something I'm getting into, but they do a good job of playing songs. Like anybody can play a throwback and go, hey, here's In the Club by 50 Cent, or here's Always on Time, a job roll and Ashanti. But Orlando Davis and Joey Franchise have an ear for obscure songs from back in the day. And here is He Don't Want to Leave the Club featuring Crazy and C. Renna. This was a song out of Tampa, where we're located.
Come round and drink a few beers. Crazy got it going on here. It's so many girls to hug. He don't wanna leave the club. He don't wanna leave the club. DJ pump the music up. He don't wanna leave the club. He don't wanna leave the club.
Now it's time to get drunk and mingle with my peeps. So we headed to the club in a suburban 7 deep. All my niggas high as hell. Now it's time to get our groove on. Line longer than a motherfucker. People move on. Can we get by? Can we get drunk? Can we get into this club so we can get this bitch crunk? It ain't nothing like dancing with a hoochie with a fat butt. But if you're smoking cigarettes instead of weed, back up. Act up, get your ass tossed out the back door. What you think? Hit 'em up, tote big gas for. I'm a Mac though, and it ain't shit you could tell me. Unless you got friends for me, Rob G and LG, Loco, Natural, J and Big E. Hope you got your freaky friends, cause them niggas came with me and we ain't trying to leave yet. Till we build up a sweat and finish these last few bottles of Moet. So
come on and drink a few beers. Crazy got it going on here. It's so many girls to hug. He don't wanna leave the club. He don't wanna leave the club. DJ pump the music up. He don't wanna leave the club. He don't wanna leave the club.
I wanna get on the floor and dance a little bit. Cohiba in my hand, drinking the real shit. Straight with no chasing, weed with no lacing. My clique be the shit, and crocodiles and snake skins. Just tipping these hoes and stripping these hoes in the club like I'm with Scotty pipping these hoes. I want everybody high so you can all feel the vibe. You got beef with the chief, you gotta deal with my tribe. I ain't never lied, nigga, out to have a good time. And for every bitch I had, a nigga never took mine. I'm like genuine, same OG, plain no me. A dead rapper in the club, blame on me. Shame on me for trying to pull all the women. I'm gonna hit them up and got Def Jams like Russell Simmons. Crazy, get it crunk, hit hard like brass knuckles. Even Stevie Wonder to see I'm a bad motherfucker. Come on.
Come on and drink a few beers. Crazy got it going on here. It's so many girls to hug. He don't wanna leave the club. He don't wanna leave the club. DJ pump the music up. He don't wanna leave the club. He don't wanna leave the club.
You want me on your team cause I'm a player with skills. And I'm not from Buffalo, but I'm stacking the bills. Women love this here T-Town motherfucker. So start player hating and be down, motherfucker. Hoochie's all on my tip because craze stay hard. Holding more dead presidents than the graveyard. I'm out to have a good time with these links on me. Everybody grab a cup, shit, drinks on me. Come on.
Come on and drink a few beers. Crazy got it going on here. It's so many girls to hug. He don't wanna leave the club. He don't wanna leave the club. DJ pump the music up. He don't wanna leave the club. He don't wanna leave the club. Only wanna drink a few beers. Crazy got it going on here. So many girls in this club. Only wanna drink a few beers. Crazy got it going on here. And he don't wanna leave this club. Only wanna drink a few beers. Crazy got it going on here. So many girls in this club. Only wanna drink a few beers. Crazy got it going on here. And he don't wanna leave this club. Come on and drink a few beers. Crazy got it going on here. It's so many girls to hug. He don't wanna leave the club. He don't wanna leave the club. DJ pump the music up.
I don't think he wants to leave the club. Yeah. 856 49 Hoppy. It's 856 494 6773.
Happy Hour will be right.
Oh, yeah. This following segment has been brought to you by Mitra 9, the best kava and kratom in the game. You go to MITRA-9.com and check out, use keyword Hoppe, HOPPE. You can save 20%. Are you looking for an alternative to drinking? Kava and kratom saved my life. Throughout my 20s, I was a party boy, but it also got me into a lot of trouble. Arguments, drunken decisions in public. But kava and kratom relaxes you, and it can give you energy. But you got to go to MITRA-9.com and at checkout, use keyword Hoppe, HOPPE. No, not HOPPY, because that's how a lot of people spell it. HOPPE at MITRA-9.com and let kava and kratom change your life forever.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
What everyone else is afraid to say, Ryan Hoppe will say for you. Welcome back to Happy Hour.
And now for something completely different.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
My mic wasn't on. I'm a radio professional. 856 49 Hoppe. It's 856 494 6773. You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio, and you can always email me, RyanHoppeRadio@gmail.com. So it's pretty exciting. I have my mom in town. I see my mom about every 6 to 7 months. And I live in a nice studio apartment. It's got a balcony that overlooks the pool, but I'm not bragging. But it's still a studio apartment. And when I tell you that my mom sleeps on the couch and I sleep on the bed, I don't want to hear from people that say, oh, why are you letting your mom sleep on the couch and not on the bed? She wants to. Because I've told people that before, and then a lot of manly men are like, oh, you're not a man. Shut up. Here's the thing, though. It is a small apartment. And right now, I'm recording at the chill room of Pinellas Park in the Tampa Bay area. And I'm telling you, it's good to get out of the house. I feel bad when I'm like, Mom, I'll be back in 3 hours because I only get so much time with her. But You know how it is with moms. They drive you nuts, but then when they leave, you cry when you're going down the highway and you're like, I might not see her again. Not trying to manifest that. Me and my mom have a very close relationship. I think it has to do with the fact that I came out of her vagina in 1993, so I'm her son. I feel like most people get along with their moms. But like, I can feel energy with my mom. I can tell when she's sad through text messages because she gets really happy and can be the life of the party. Or if she's replying with, okay, hi, how are you? Then I know she's a little sad. But it's very exciting having my mom in town. And that was a riveting discussion. 856-49-HOPPY. That's 856-494-6773. So I see this here, and I go back and forth with getting political on this show. I go, do I want to get political? You know what? We're going to get political. Everyone's favorite side chick, known as Kamala Harris, is having people donate money to her. And she's raised over $200 million in the first week. $16 million of that was from the CEO of Netflix. And I saw people that are conservative on my LinkedIn, which LinkedIn's become like a boomer version of TikTok where boomers just post their weird opinions. And I saw people that work for a conservative company and they were like, I'm canceling my Netflix because they donated money to Kamala Harris. Like, listen, I don't like Kamala Harris. I don't like Donald Trump. Donald Trump introduced his kids to Jeffrey Epstein in the 90s. I think he's a creep. That's why I'm not voting. I think Kamala Harris is a side chick who slapped her way to the top and doesn't know anything really. And I don't like Trump either. That's why I'm not voting. But if you're going to cancel your membership to Netflix because you don't like Kamala Harris, you're a boring person. You're not somebody I want to hang out with. But I saw this headline here, and this infuriated me. This country is so broke. We don't even know if Flint, Michigan has water. But hey, at least this side chick got $200 million.
Whoa! Happy hot topic! Election day is now just 99 days away, and both sides of the aisle are busy. Former President Donald Trump agrees to give a victim interview to the FBI after the assassination attempt.
Yeah, he'll be talking to the FBI like, yeah, the fact that I flinch when I talk is the reason I'm not dead. Man, I hope those Secret Service members were fired. You know they weren't.
While Vice President Kamala Harris raises a record $200 million in 1 week. CBS correspondent Nicole Skenga has more on the.
You know, all the regional leads, like I said, the CEO of Netflix, they're all donating money. What I don't like about Kamala is she's not good at anything. She was supposed to be our border Caesar, and she messed that up. But, hey, at least she's not Trump. Whenever you talk to a liberal that is voting for Kamala, they can't even tell you one thing they like about her. They go, oh, she's not Trump.
The historic race to the White House.
With just about 3 months to Election Day, both Vice President Kamala Harris and former President Donald Trump hit the campaign trail over the weekend.
Yeah.
We are going to win.
You're going to be.
Wow, what a riveting statement from the side chick.
We are going to win.
Well thought out.
You're going to be crushed if you don't elect me.
Is this the first thing she said when she went down on Willie Brown during her internship with the mayor of San Francisco?
We are going to win.
You're going to be crushed if you don't elect me.
It comes as a new poll shows that Harris has a higher favorability among voters than Trump.
Here's what I love. Remember in 2016, back 8 years ago, 2 election cycles ago, which is crazy. Can you believe that they said that Hillary Clinton was like 90% the favorability and that Trump was 10%? You know what this is? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of the gallery, this is the liberal media trying to get her into the office. So they probably won off of some poll. And they're like, we'll run with that. There's no way that the side chick pretty much just gets the nomination. We don't even get to have like a democracy. We don't even get to have a primary where she earns the spot. If she at least earned a spot, but it's because Sleepy Joe is too dumb. I'm going to, go for another election and get out of the office in 88. He should have bowed out in February and we get to vote for her, Pete Buttigieg, anything. But she just gets the spot because she sleeps her way to the top. And then the media's like, oh, we're going to start defending her. She's not going to win. I promise you. Mm-hmm.
Barely a week after she entered the race.
Yeah.
The Harris campaign says it brought in $200 million in the first week of her candidacy. That's a record. It's also touting signing up more than 170,000 new volunteers.
If you are volunteering for Kamala Harris, I don't want to hang out with you. Mm-hmm. It's okay if you want to vote for her. But you're pretty much just a, we can't have Trump type of person. Do you know how messed up and disrespectful that is? That you have Joe Biden pretty much go, I can't vote for president. Here's the option you didn't even vote for. She didn't earn the spot. She pretty much tells women you can just sleep your way to the top.
We are seeing on the ground a lot of enthusiasm and excitement.
Trump stepped up his attacks on Harris.
I'm running against a low IQ individual.
Duh, she ain't smart.
Kamala Harris's deadly destruction of America's borders is completely and totally disqualifying for...
I hope they have a debate because that needs to be discussed. All the migrants in this country. I don't mind migrants, but you got to come here legally. I'm just saying. Mm-hmm.
Her to be president.
Harris had this response.
What?
Donald Trump has been resorting to some wild lies about my record.
They're not lies.
And some of what he and his running mate are saying, well, it's just plain weird.
That's the dumbest response ever. That's like getting caught taking cookies out of the jar at age 6 and you're like, they're lying, they're against me, they're weird. She has no basis. All these quote unquote lies, she needs to go, this is why it's not a lie.
Trump.
Exactly. There was nothing else to that statement. Whatever he said was probably half true, and she just goes, oh, he's lying. Because he does lie a lot, so then that's just a way for her psychophant fans to kiss her ass. Oh, yeah, he's lying. But what is he lying about? If you're going to say that Donald Trump is lying about you, give us an example. We're waiting. We're waiting. Oh, wait, that's right. You're a career side chick. So we don't expect any credibility from you. If you're really big on ruining relationships, I don't expect you to be someone who should lead this country. I don't get it. It's sad. 856-49-HOPPY. That's 856-494-6773. You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio, and you can always email me, ryanhopperadio@gmail.com. We will be right back on Hoppe Hour after this. Hang on.
Hoppe Hour. Hoppe Hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
RyanHoppeRadio.com.
Hoppe Hour will be right back.
Mm-hmm. Now, if you don't feel like listening, you can skip forward 4 minutes. But here is Big Bad 40. Damn, we are the best Delta 8 CBD honey. I'm a man of my words. But real quick,
Hoppe Hour will be right back.
Go to dzbzhoney.com and at checkout, use keyword Hoppe, HOPPE, to save 20%. They have lick the lollipops. They have honey sticks, and they also have jars of honey. Many ways for you to get your buzz on and get high, and it's legal. You don't need your medical card. For all the info, dzbzhoney.com, and at checkout, use keyword Hoppe.
Hoppe Hour. Hopper. Hoppe Hour. Hoppe Hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
Did you know that Ryan Hoppe got a vasectomy? Well, now you know, and we aren't even sure why we told you. Welcome back to Hoppe Hour.
And now for something completely different.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. The most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
856-49 Hoppe. That's 856-494-6773. You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio. You can always email me, ryanhopperadio@gmail.com. And if you're listening on the radio and you want to hear more of my show, you can always go to every single major platform that has a podcast and search up Hoppe Radio, Hoppe Radio. Okay, let's get back to the content.
Happy hot topic.
It's time to talk about this deadbeat dad.
Elon Musk is under fire with his family again. On July 27th, Grimes' mother, Sandy Garacino, writes a letter to the Tesla CEO on X, formerly Twitter, accusing him of preventing his and her daughter's 3 children, X-Ash A12, Exadark Sidereal, and
what weird-ass names,
Techno Mechanicus, from being able to travel to see their dying maternal grandmother.
He should name his next kid XYZ Daddy Issues.
She writes on the platform, "Dear Elon, it was nice seeing you on Father's Day. I hope you got the card that I helped X make. He was so proud of it."
He's got that weird Asperger's thing where he loves the letter X.
"I'm writing here as the only way I have to reach you. As you know, my 93-year-old mother is now at end-of-life palliative care. She yearns to see and hold Claire's children one last time, especially the youngest, whom she has not yet met."
Oh, but I thought he was such a father figure. All the conservatives and all the incels that commented on my video. I don't know who's got a more defensive fan base, Taylor Swift, Elon Musk, Kanye West, or Donald Trump. But I'm telling you, I posted a rant about Elon being a transphobic, deadbeat loser of a father who's on the spectrum. And that last part's not really an insult. It's just a fact. And they're all like, "You're an idiot." That's when you know you lost an argument, is when you go, "You're an idiot."
She continues, "She was thrilled for the kids' planned visit to celebrate her birthday this weekend today, but those hopes were crushed when the trip was canceled."
I've worked with people, I gotta say this very lightly, who have power, who are rich and famous, but they cheat on their wives all the time, and they portray this family image. And they act like they're father of the year, but their kids drive them nuts, and they drive their kids nuts. The type of man you are when you claim to have a family unit, like you could be a scumbag and just not claim to be a family man, but it's always the people that claim to be a family man that are scumbags, and that is Elon.
"I am alarmed to learn that the children cannot come as you are withholding them and their needed passport documents from Claire."
I wonder if he's going to respond to it or if he's just going to keep sharing fake news on his platform.
Going on to mention Elon's travel to Paris for the Olympics, "It was even more troubling to see you and X on television at the Olympics in Paris yesterday, after your DC trip earlier in the week."
Elon making it about himself? No, that never happens.
"Where are the other children, and with whom? They are scheduled to be with their mother. They were expected here in Canada."
Yeah, I didn't know a lot about Elon the past 5 years. He didn't really bother me, but man, when you throw stones from a glass house, you learn a lot about a person. I've worked with people like that in radio where they talk about everybody else, but they're the ones with the most skeletons in the closet.
Adding, "Some moments in life last forever, and we get no second chances. Family is priceless."
Yeah, but he's a sociopath. He doesn't have emotions. But hey, at least he's really busy sharing fake news. And listen, I'm about to defend Kamala Harris. I despise that side chick, but fake news was shared on X from the CEO, who is lucky to have money because he wouldn't create anything without money, being Elon.
Whoa! Happy hot topic!
A manipulated video shared by Elon Musk on his social media platform X. The AI-altered video mimics Vice President Harris's voice using many of the same visuals as a real ad that Harris released last week launching her campaign. But the video swaps out the voiceover audio with another voice that convincingly impersonates Harris, raising concerns about AI in politics.
She has that really very easily impersonable voice. You know what I mean? It's very easy to act like her. You know, she's very easy to impersonate is what I meant to say.
Musk shared it on his social media platform without explicitly noting it was originally released as a parody. And it seems...
Yeah, where's the community notes on that, Elon?
To be in violation of the social media platform's policies. Let's bring in senior reporter Emmanuel Saliba for more on this. Emmanuel, this is...
Oh, you're beautiful.
This is incredible. I mean, to see it, it looks so real. Explain what impact this video has had so far since Musk posted it and what some of the biggest concerns are.
Yeah.
So the video was originally posted by a user named Mr. Reagan, and he clearly labeled it as a parody. And then it was retweeted by Elon Musk, who just wrote that it was amazing. And he didn't specify that it was a parody. But anyone who knows how to use the platform would know to click through and go to the original post and see that it was labeled as a parody. It's been seen over 120 million times.
Oh, that's good.
So far.
I'm not going to play any more of this clip because we got to go to break soon. But what's funny is if this was Donald Trump or a video impersonating Elon, the community notes, which pretty much says if something's true or not, would have been posted below. But when it's your candidate, you can share fake news, right? Oh, but you were so against Jack Dorsey when he owned Twitter and was hiding things about Hunter Biden when all the Hunter Biden stuff first came out about 5 years ago. This is why I can't stand him. If he was, I don't like saying fair and balanced because that's the Fox News phrase, but if he was more even killed and not sharing fake news, I would get it more. But you're a phony, bro. You're a deadbeat dad. You're an awful person, and you're a phony. You are lucky that you were born into rich sperm and that you have access to things because of your dad's money. You're nothing. You are nothing without him. 856-49-HOPPY. That's 856-494-6773. We got about 2 minutes and 10 seconds left. But I see this here. McDonald's sales fall for the first time in years. Oh, no. A Big Mac meal hit $17.59. Yeah, I think that might be why people are not going to McDonald's. I don't know who McDonald's think they are, but you are McDonald's. You are food for $1. If you're going to raise your prices, you might as well go to Applebee's. I am so glad to see that their sales fell. If you go to any McDonald's, which I haven't been to McDonald's in like 6 months, but if you go to any McDonald's, you know, during the day, it's not as busy as it used to be. Around noon, if you went to any McDonald's in a populated area in a small town or a big city, it would be a long wait. No one goes anymore. Because let's say you have to feed a family of 3 and it costs $29.30. You can easily go to Publix or whatever your local grocery store is in the area you're listening to my show and get a meal for that. It's insanity. I can get a rotisserie chicken and a thing of microwavable, mashed potatoes for $15. That's less than the meal of a Big Mac, which is awful for you. I love seeing the downfall of McDonald's. I truly do. Honestly, it's been the best thing to happen to me because it forces me to go to Aldi's and get groceries. The downfall of McDonald's is the best thing ever. I will only go occasionally for a steak, egg, and cheese bagel or for a Shamrock Shake. But for the food, go F yourself. I don't know who you think you are. You're McDonald's. That's fine. Your food's edible. And I get that inflation has to rise, has to make prices go up. But you're insane. And I'm glad you guys are not doing well. McDonald's, screw off.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
Ryan Hoppe hopperadio.com.
Happy Hour will be right back.
856-49-HOPPY. That's 856-494-6773. You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio. Here is Hook It Up by John.
Come on. It's Empire, baby. Yeah. It's Empire, baby.
It's only bad bitch business. Stepping in my section. Sparkles hit them bottles, then they follow in that direction. Tell from her expression, I'm mentally molesting. I'm into rare dimes. You see my coin collection. So let this be your lesson, baby. We ain't gon' be stressing when the cars look like spaceship bitches. Call your George Jetson. Allergic to the broke, your salary's giving me allergies. Her sweet tooth for street dudes. H.O. give her cavities. It's naturally my faculty is in the causing tragedy. I count cash, she count calories. You count the casualties. She mad at me, she saying H.O. You don't come around, claim I'm back in Hollywood. Oh bitch, I'm on Sunset now.
Baby girl, you should bring your friends so they can meet my friends and we can all be friends. I was thinking maybe this weekend that we should do something, maybe I said. If you ain't scared of fame and them cameras flashing and them outsiders looking in, well then I smell pussy, see a threesome coming, let the freak show begin.
Yo, you know Montana, I'm back on my new shit. Got rid of my old hoe and got me a new bitch. She hopped out that new Benz, sex in the city, top down hair blowing, sure they got that Winfrey, Oprah. She do what she supposed to. She know I'm a gangster. I live La Vida Loca and no I ball like Kobe. Diamond studded rolling. I'm heavy in the city. Show that everybody know me. I Mac like Jody, give a dick like Moby. Never trust her. I just love her for the moment, nigga. I Mac like Jody, give a dick like Moby. Never trust her. I just love her for the moment, nigga.
Baby girl, you should bring your friends so they can meet my friends and we can all be friends. I was thinking maybe this weekend that we should do something, maybe I said. If you ain't scared of fame and them cameras flashing and them outsiders looking in, well then I smell pussy, see a threesome coming, let the freak show begin. Bitch, if you love, then I'm the original. Nigga to spit it melodically lyrical. If I'm not dribbling, baby, I don't move. I'm a baller, bitch, I do it pivotal. 2 steps, foul, free throws is what I call most of my free calls. I freaks off. What's love called? Baby, that's chump change. Why don't you bring a friend? Ain't no love lost. I got a black card, so you can charge that pussy to my heart. And once I sign off and get my receipt, all your bitches can eat. The dick is on me. Girl, you should bring your friends so they can meet my friends and we can all be friends. I was thinking maybe this weekend that we should do something, maybe I said. If you ain't scared of fame and them cameras flashing and them outsiders looking in, well then I smell pussy, see a threesome coming, let the freak show begin.
Tell your girl to hook it up.
Empire. Yeah. We having a party over here, man. We having a lot of fun. Yo, Kel, you know how we do, baby. I see you.
Yeah, we are in the building. 856-49-HOPPY. That's 856-494-6773.
Happy Hour will be right back.
Let me turn up the volume. Any other show would have had a perfect, break where they would edit that out, but we keep it in here.
Happy Hour will be right back.
This following segment has been brought to you by Fortify.com. Fortifeye.com. The best pre and post workout in the game. You know how on every other live read I do, I say the keyword is happy at checkout, HOPPE? For Fortify.com, it is RYAN20. RYAN20. To save 20%. I'm a man of my words when I tell you it's the best around. For all the info, it's brought to you by Dr. Michael Lang on the nationally syndicated Ask the Doctor radio show. For all the info, FORTIFEYE.com and use keyword Hoppe at checkout. HOPPE.
Hoppe Hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
If a radio show was an energy drink, it would be Hoppe Hour.
He never holds back, and he speaks his mind. Welcome back to Hoppe Hour.
And now for something completely different.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. The most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
856-49 Hoppe. It's 856-494-6773. You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio, and you can always email me RyanHoppeRadio@gmail.com. All right, I see this here. JD Vance is freaking out about fertility rates being at an all-time low. And I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, all the conservatives that have money will say, well, the babies need to be born. And you have Elon Musk making up for everybody else not having kids. I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, why the hell would anybody want to have kids in this economy? Here's what I'm saying. I'm telling you, I am very proud that I got a vasectomy. I even have a drop that says I got a vasectomy because I didn't want to put the power in another woman, even though I've never completed the task, if you know what I'm saying.
Did you know that Ryan Hoppe got a vasectomy? Well, now you know, and we aren't even sure why we told you.
Yeah. And I would love to hear JD Vance's response to that I don't want kids. It's a big waste of time. It's funny. At the age that I am, at age 30, I'm telling you, my dad was cleaning my diaper. Me, I'm at a kava bar in Pinellas Park talking about celebrity news. Just a little different.
Whoa! Happy hot topic!
Oh, Kevin Hart talks about the Tom Brady roast regret.
I love Tom. I understand why Tom came back and said what he said, but I understand where it's coming from. Mm-hmm. And I think when he says that, he just knows that he could have policed it a little better.
Or just not had one. When you marry a side chick being Giselle and she then cheats on you, I don't want to say it's karma, but that, of course, is going to be brought up in a roast.
If he wanted to, right?
Kevin Hart reacts to the Tom Brady roast.
I'm going to be taking it for an hour and 20 minutes. So I think by the time I get up, I may be in tears.
During the whole roast, Giselle was taking it from the trainer.
And the GOAT's second thoughts since.
I wouldn't do that again because of the way that it affected actually the people that I care about the most in the world.
Yeah, kids get to hear about mommy having cunnilingus. Awkward.
That's the whole idea of a roast.
Months after Netflix's live roast with Tom Brady.
Giselle, that karate man.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Are you prepared for tonight?
Let me tell you something. When you got a chance to go 8 and 9 and all it will cost you is your wife and your kids, you got to do what the you got to do.
Tom's face, yeah, he's laughing, but he's dying inside during that.
The host himself weighing in on Tom's roast regret with the Bleacher Report.
He, of course, later came out and said that he regretted doing it.
Although I can side with Tom and see where he's coming from and just him wanting to protect, the idea of family and the conversation attached to that. Mm-hmm. I'm not privy to whatever he dealt with after. So I know his response in saying something about it was...
Yeah, at his mansion, there was a knock at his door. Giselle was not happy. Yeah, maybe Giselle shouldn't be cheating.
There was result to possibly that. But that thing made people comfortable with the concept of a joke being
It humanized Tom.
Joke.
The hardest part for me was just, my kids just having to hear some tough things.
Well, yeah, they must have been made fun of at school because I wouldn't watch that if that was my dad.
And, hopefully we all learn from the experience.
He's projecting. He's saying, I learn. And then there were those reports that Patrick Mahomes decided not to ever do a roast. Yeah, Brittany Mahomes would be mocked. Can you imagine Nikki Glaser talking about Brittany?
The former quarterback sharing more about hindsight being 2020 on ESPN's Pivot podcast.
I loved when the jokes were about me. I thought they were so fun.
Yeah.
I didn't like the way that it affected my kids.
Yeah.
You don't see the full picture all the time.
Yeah, he didn't really think about it.
It's a joke, right? It's a joke.
Yeah. Tom Brady's always had his ass kissed, so he wasn't used to that, is what that was.
Hard-hitting, fun jokes. Everybody up there got hit.
Including Tom's kids and ex-wife, Giselle.
8 karate class today, and she's still a white belt. You can't lose any
It's the best joke.
fights to the bonus, Dad. Kids are going to have to change their name. The guy knows karate, Tom. You can't fight this guy.
A source telling ET the former model found some of the jokes to be distasteful and disrespectful.
Yeah, Giselle's never had anybody talk bad about her. It's funny. I was working at a sports radio job, and I wish them the best. But I said on air that this was 2 years ago when he came back from retirement, and I tweeted out something about her being a side chick and that he cheated on Bridget Moynihan with them, and they were not happy.
I don't think he has a real idea of, what the world of roasting is, so it's going to get a little ugly, but it's in fun.
Fun that Kevin says comedy desperately needed.
All right, 856-49 happy. Or happy, not happy. Because I'm happy. All right, here is Selena Gomez complaining.
Happy hot topic.
I don't know what to attribute any of these changes to. I think when it comes to Botox and filler, I do these things when I'm pretty confident that I know what someone has gotten done. But when it comes to Selena, I literally have no idea.
Selena Gomez is standing up for herself and letting fans know she doesn't like people speculating about her appearance.
Well, don't be rich and famous then, 'cause that's what's going to happen.
Over the weekend, the Only Murders in the Building actress commented on a TikTok from April 2023. The clip was posted by Marissa the PA, a TikToker who is a physician's assistant working in a Florida plastic surgeon's office.
To me, Selena Gomez is the Kevin Durant of pop music, just reads too much of the mean comments online.
In her videos, she talks about different cosmetic procedures. The famous actress reacted to a video where the TikToker was addressing speculation about Selena's appearance.
Okay, let's get into it. I'm just kidding. I literally have no idea what she has gotten done. I think...
Whatever, this woman's annoying. I don't know what she's gotten done, but I'm going to do a TikTok video where I speculate because I have nothing to talk about because I have to talk about other people for content. Oh, wait, isn't that the basis of Hoppe Hour? 856-49 Hoppe. It's 856-494-6773. Real quick.
Well, a strict new abortion ban goes into effect in Iowa this morning. It prohibits most abortions after about 6 weeks or once cardiac activity is detected. That is before many women even know they're pregnant.
Yeah, this is scary.
There are limited exceptions under the ban for cases of rape, incest, fetal abnormality, or when the mother's life is at risk.
Listen, I don't know who I want to have win as president, but I like that Kamala defends rights for women. It is so scary how it is rich white men that are like probably getting abortions too and whatnot and cheating. And at the Republican National Convention in Milwaukee, the Grindr app, and this is not because I know how to use it, but I read online that the Grindr app, which is for gay sex and gay hookups and gay dating, crashed. The server did in Milwaukee. All these closeted, creepy conservatives are always the ones, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, who tell others how to live and control women's rights. That is their body. Nobody likes abortion. Nobody wakes up in the morning and goes, oh my God, I love abortion. It's a sad, sad topic. But if you are basing everything off of a fairy tale that is known as the Bible, and you are basing everything off of that, that's creepy. Jesus was like the coolest dude in town. You know, he got a few abortions. 856-49 Hoppe. I'm so tired of people basing everything off the Bible. It's not real. When you die, there's nothing, okay? Relax. 856-49 Hoppe. It's 856-494-6773. You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio, and you can always email me, ryanhopperadio@gmail.com. This is for the hardworking average Joe and Jane that grind in life. I don't care if you live in the UK or the US, if you're listening on podcast radio, or if you are listening via a podcasting platform, you are listening. If you're listening on the radio and you want to hear more, go to every single major platform and search up Hoppe Radio, Hoppe Radio. We will be right back on Hoppe Hour. Hang on.
Hoppe Hour. Hoppe Hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
RyanHoppeRadio.com.
Hoppe Hour will be right back.
All right. If you don't want to hear this song, it is 100 by KP. You can skip forward 3 minutes and 43 seconds, but this is one of the best songs from back in the day. The genre of hip-hop is called drill. It's from the early 2010s, and it's now classic. It's crazy. We're going to come back and talk about Timberlake and the NBA, and if any news breaks before then, we'll play that as well.
On the beat.
Bandcamp.
We shoot shit up, man. We all strapped in this bitch. Let's go, yeah. 100 niggas with me and they all strapped. 100 niggas with me dressed in all black. Shoot first, never shoot back. For my real niggas, this is not a rap. 100 niggas with me and they all strapped. 100 niggas with me dressed in all black. Shoot first, never shoot back. This for my real niggas. This is not a rap. 100 round drum, nigga, you will get shot. Insane city, nigga, that's my block. The 9mm go flip, flip, flop. Get your nigga on the patch side like Tupac. 100 niggas with me and they all strapped up. 100 niggas with me and they all gon' shoot. If the fuck I'm on, nigga, fuck you too. I ain't never worried about what a nigga gon' do. You talk that shit, my niggas gon' shoot. Got a bullet for every motherfucker that's in your crew. Real G shit, nigga, so I rep that blue. You bitch talk shit, she can get shot too. Oh, so fast, nigga, what is you gon' do? Yo, lying ass nigga, who the fuck you shoot? Yo, straight in the hood, what the fuck you do? All guns, all safety, you touch my crew. Shoot first, nigga, we ain't tryna shoot back. And long deuce, what you tryna do with that? That 40 pound pow, put your nigga wig back. Being real, nigga, I can get you murdered for a style. Know a couple of niggas to get you murdered for a pack. Real talk, boss, and I be murdering the track. My niggas catch your body, ain't even gotta ask. Talk shit, big clips, got your bullet in your back. 100 niggas with me and they all strapped. 100 niggas with me dressed in all black. Shoot first, never shoot back. For my real niggas, this is not a rap. 100 niggas with me and they all strapped. 100 niggas with me dressed in all black. Shoot first, never shoot back. This for my real niggas. This is not a rap. I'm about to stop riding this bitch. I'm on that 2 chain. I'm on E&T, aka the shoot game. Oh, you on that bullshit? My niggas on the same thing. I call that chop, keep out this bitch and it go bang bang. This is for my niggas in the club, cause like the gang bang. Lame brain, talk that shit, we'll snatch you out that fuck chain. Louis off that good shit, only smoke that good shit. Good shit, real niggas, I be on that hood shit. Step on my new shoe, I'ma send this bitch up. For this your girlfriend, I will beat you in that bitch up. No, it's just a bust. All she do is dicks up. 100 niggas with me, I'ma send this bitch up. Send it up, nigga. 100 niggas with me and they all strapped. 100 niggas with me dressed in all black. Shoot first, never shoot back. For my real niggas, this is not a rap. 100 niggas with me and they all strapped. 100 niggas with me dressed in all black. Shoot first, shoot back.
Got it.
This for my real niggas. This is not a rap.
856 49 Hobby. It's 856 494 6773. Oh, yeah. This following segment has been brought to you by Amir Academy of Martial Arts at amiracademy.com. When I tell you that he is the best MMA trainer in all of the Bay Area, I'm a man of my words. He is at 2700 22nd Street North in Edson, St. Petersburg. He is open Monday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. to 9:30 p.m. and Saturdays, 9:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. 727-821-4097. It's 727-821-4097, and that's amiracademy.com. The best MMA classes, the best women's self-defense classes, kids classes. If you want to be an MMA fighter, he is the best trainer. He's got a workout room. He's obviously got boxing bags. He's got it all at Amir Academy of Martial Arts. amiracademy.com. This is also being brought to you by Rich Cayley Master Barbershop at richkbarber.com. He is at 4545 West Kennedy Boulevard. 727-286-0891. It's 727-286-0891. Here's the deal, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. You got to sign up for a haircut ahead of time at richkbarber.com. But when you do that, I'm telling you, you will get the best haircut possible. I don't take a lot of pictures of myself because I like to market myself through my voice. But whenever I get a haircut, I post it at Ryan Hoppe Radio. So sign up for a haircut at richkbarber.com. And then when you go there, tell them I sent you. This is also being brought to you by westchaseprinting.com, the best printing company in all of the Bay Area. All right, enough of this music. Tamia with imagination. We're going to come back on Happy Hour. And we have so much to get into. Not really. We got a few minutes left on the show. I appreciate everybody that's been listening. Ever since we are now nationally syndicated in Savannah, in Fort Myers, in North Carolina, in Detroit, in Tampa, in Missouri, and in the UK, our show has really taken off. I mean, it always was doing well, but this new audience that we have, I appreciate you listening. So if you are listening to my voice right now on the radio, I appreciate that. It means a lot. All right. We are going to wrap up this puppy.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
He never holds back, and he speaks his mind. Welcome back to Hoppe Hour.
And now for something completely different.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is.
Guys.
The most listened to radio show on the planet. Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. The most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
856-49 Hoppe. It's 856-494-6773. You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio, and you can always email me, ryanhopperadio@gmail.com. If you're listening on the radio and you want to hear more, go to every single go to every single platform that has a podcast and search up Hoppe Radio, Hoppe Radio. But without further ado, let's get back into the content on Happy Hour.
Hot topic.
Justin Timberlake's lawyer says that he was not intoxicated at the time of his DUI arrest. Singer Chris Brown is facing 2 lawsuits stemming from an alleged brawl at his concert, and the murder suspect in Tupac's death is now facing a gag order proposed by...
You know, Kamala Harris loves the gag order.
His own lawyer. There's a lot going on in the world of celebrities. So let's bring in Bernarda Villalona, criminal defense attorney and former prosecutor. So good to see you. Good morning.
Thank you for having me.
Hey, baby.
Saturday.
Happy Saturday. Listen, we need you to work through all this because this is a whole lot.
There's a lot going on.
There's a lot going on. Justin Timberlake, he's going to have to be rearranged. There's some sort of issue going on. But his lawyers are confident that the whole case is going to be dropped.
Of course it's going to be dropped. He's rich and elite.
Altogether. What's going on?
Yeah, so Justin Timberlake is hoping to say bye to these charges, but for now they're going to remain. Just a
so funny.
Technicality of how the charges were actually brought about, but it doesn't change the case itself. So in terms of the attorney saying that, look, this case is going to go away, it's not going to go forward. Remember, Justin Timberlake, he refused to take the chemical test, so there's not concrete scientific evidence to
That was a smart decision on his part.
show that Justin Timberlake on that night was actually influenced, intoxicated driving.
Look at his mugshot, though. He looked effed up.
While intoxicated. So he does have a chance because all the officers going to testify he had he was slurred speech, he smelled like alcohol, his eyes were red, he couldn't take the test in the sense of he couldn't stand up on one leg.
This woman sounds sassy.
So that's what the prosecution is going to base their prosecution on because there's no chemical test to scientifically say, hey, he was drunk.
Right, there's no actual proof is what you're saying, that hard proof. Okay, I feel like I need a flow chart for this next one, so I'm just going to read from it. Chris Brown is now facing allegations of participating in a brawl.
Before I get to this, Chris Brown, between 05 to February 09, when he beat up Rihanna, he was being played on Soccer Mom Radio, Hip Hop Radio, Top 40 Radio. He was on pace to be the next Michael Jackson. He was one of the greatest singers of all time. He's my favorite singer, but man, he is a sociopath. He is always getting into fights. He is his own worst enemy. I would say, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, he's the most self-destructive celebrity around.
Backstage at his tour, he's being sued in two separate lawsuits, one from the men that say that they were attacked, and then the security team at a Texas arena. He's not the only musician named in the suit.
Man, he is such a punk.
I want to say what's going on, but what do we know here?
Hey, it looks like there was a big brawl after this concert, but the crazy part about it is that these people actually paid to go backstage to meet Chris Brown.
Yeah, there's all these girls that go backstage to meet Chris Brown, and he'll be like groping their butt, and they pay like $1,000 for it, and I'm like, man, I hope they're not in relationships. So true.
And they went backstage and supposedly this brawl came about. The question is this a big money grab? Because there are no criminal charges. We're talking about a civil lawsuit. And
of course there's a money grab.
In the sense of they're seeking $50 million. So the burden is completely different, you know.
Do you hear how this woman's talking? She's losing her breath.
There are no criminal charges. We're talking about a civil lawsuit in the sense of they're seeking $50 million. So
$50 million. She must be from the same neighborhood as Wendy Williams. She's got that sassy accent.
The burden is completely different. You know, in a criminal case, you got to prove it beyond a reasonable doubt. When it comes to this civil cases, by preponderance of the evidence, we'll see where this actually ends up. Will it end up with a settlement?
Yeah.
Will it end up with the case being tossed out in court? We just have to wait and see.
Okay, this next one now, something we don't hear often. A lawyer asking for a gag order for their own client, right? Against their own client. That's what's happening with the man accused of murdering Tupac Shakur. Why?
This whole thing's weird that it took 27 years to find this guy. It's a little sketchy.
Why is this lawyer making this move now?
Well, it's crazy because this case involving Keefe D. So in terms of why he's suggesting a gag order, remember, Keefe D wants to go home. He wants to fight the charges from the outside. He no longer wants to be in custody. However, during the bail hearing, the judge is like, okay, I understand that you've had...
All right, I can't take that voice. She's giving me a migraine. 856-49-HOPPY.
Happy Hot Topic!
She must be annoying during arguments.
Guys, we're stuck on this elevator.
That should be a movie.
I need could use
no, wants to be one.
I could use a Wolverine. I could use a Deadpool. I could use someone.
To take the stairs once we.
Yeah, we're looking for stairs.
They just got to reset it through distance and able to go up.
Thanks for having us here. My first Comic-Con. Okay, bye for now.
Jennifer Garner is always sharing positive posts on social media, and
she's not used to like having to climb up stairs. She's above that.
She's proving she stays optimistic even in a less than ideal situation.
Man, this guy doing this report sounds like he's so bored talking about this.
The actress attended her first Comic-Con over the weekend, making a surprise appearance with the cast of the hit film Deadpool and Wolverine after, spoiler alert, reprising her role as Elektra. Well, it appears she ran into some issues at the event, getting stuck in an elevator for more than an hour. She documented the ordeal in a series of Instagram videos. At 11 minutes in, she starts feeling a little warm in the confined space.
We're 11 minutes into our elevator.
She's hot as hell, though.
Sit.
Something like group
It's
or independent,
toasty
just make sure it's on
schwitzy.
group, and if it's
You need
just switch
to
it back and
plot.
forth, but make sure.
All right, I've had enough of her. I don't know who's got more of an annoying voice, her or that previous reporter. It's going to work out. You're not going to be in there forever.
Happy Hot Topic!
Speaking of someone I despise.
Chrissy Teigen is taking home the gold when it comes to clapping back at the haters.
She's always responding. She's like Kevin Durant and Selena Gomez mixed in together if they had a kid. God, who cares what the haters say? I have plenty of haters. I give the comment a heart. That's how you shut down haters. When you keep addressing it, you keep giving it power.
She recently replied to a fan who trashed her pantsless 2024 Olympics opening ceremony look. Chrissy caused a bit of a social media stir when she sported a green knit Chloe cardigan and
Yeah, and this dirty rotten bitch, you know that she like bullied people and told people to kill themselves, but we make fun of Chrissy. It's so mean. That's the taste of your own medicine, you bitch.
matching micro shorts with many of her Instagram followers comparing the look to a diaper.
That's how I would describe your career.
The worst outfit for that kind of event, one person commented, to which Chrissy responded, "Thanks for sharing."
But then that brings that comment more light. I don't get why she responds to people. Her, Kevin Durant, Selena Gomez, you're giving the haters power when you respond to them. Don't act, wait, let me reset that. Act like they're not there. You are the most insecure person because you know that you're talentless and that without John Legend, you're nothing.
Some others commented, "Why is she wearing just underpants?" And another adds, "Looks like she has a diaper on." Chrissy is certainly no stranger to a pantsless moment. She stepped out in hot pants on several occasions, including a date night in December of last year and also at one of her husband's concerts in 2021.
That's what you have to do when you are a talentless wife. When you are just a model, you literally have to show off your body because, your personality is revolting. You told someone to kill themselves. And trust me, you're past your prime. You're washed up. You're turning into a hag. So trust me, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of the gallery, Chrissy Teigen is lucky that she has looks because she has no talent.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
RyanHoppeRadio.com.
And like that, he's gone.
Hoppe Hour is now over.
Happy Hour is now over.
Goodbye.